Blimey mates! Our orange overlord's at it again with his brilliant economic strategies. President Trump's just slapped a whopping 25% tariff on all foreign-made motors, kicking off April 3rd, 2025. Trump reckons it'll rake in between 600 billion to 1 trillion quid over the next 2 years. Looks like he's putting the car in carnage for the auto industry, eh? Now let's break this down for you lot. Trump's banging on about protecting American jobs, but here's the kicker. Experts reckon this will jack up the price of imported vehicles by about 12,500 smackers on average. That's more than some folks make in a blooming year. And it's not just complete cars getting hit, it's parts too. So even if you're buying American, you might still be forking out more dosh. It's like Trump's playing economic Jenga, pulling out pieces and hoping the whole thing doesn't come crashing down. This isn't Trump's first rodeo with tariffs, mind you. Remember when he slapped 25% tariffs on goods from Canada and Mexico back on March 1st? Well, this is like that on steroids. The stock market's taken a proper nosedive, with shares of Ford down 8%, General Motors plummeting 12%, and Stellantis dropping a whopping 15%. It's carnage out there, I tell you. Our mates up north aren't too chuffed about this. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney's called it a direct attack, and is threatening to slap their own tariffs on $30 billion worth of Yankee goods. He said, and I quote, "This is a blatant violation of the USMCA, and we will not stand idly by." Mexico's not far behind either, with President Claudia Sheinbaum warning of swift and proportionate retaliation. It's like we're gearing up for a trade war that will make the opium wars look like a petty squabble over the last biscuit. But wait, there's more. While we're all squabbling over car prices, things are heating up across the pond. Ukrainian President Zelensky's practically begging for Western unity against Russian aggression. Poor bloke's been at it for years now, and it seems like Putin's still not done playing silly buggers. Zelenskyy said, "The US can no longer ensure security in Europe alone. We need an armed forces of Europe." He's going on about misinformation campaigns and the need for NATO to pull their fingers out. Makes you wonder if all this chaos in the West is playing right into Putin's hands, don't it? And if that wasn't enough to make your head spin, our old mate Kim Jong-un's been busy showing off his new toys. Turns out North Korea's been developing AI-controlled drones that can do recon and even suicide missions. Kim's proper chuffed about it, saying, "The development of unmanned systems and AI should be our top priorities in modern military strategy." Because nothing says modern like strapping a bomb to a flying robot, right? These drones can apparently track multiple targets, monitor troop movements, and even crash into military vehicles. It's like the world's most terrifying game of robot wars. Now, you might be wondering how all this connects. Well, it's like a geopolitical game of Risk where everyone's rolling snake eyes. Trump's tariffs are straining relations with allies just when Zelenskyy needs them most. Meanwhile, Kim's drone antics are giving Putin more bargaining chips on the global stage. It's a perfect storm of chaos, and we're all caught in the middle. So, what does this mean for us regular Joes and Janes? Well, if you were planning on buying a new car, you might want to start saving your pennies. And if you work in the auto industry, it might be time to dust off that resume. As for the bigger picture, we might be looking at a world where alliances shift, economies stumble, and the threat of conflict looms larger than ever. If you're as gobsmacked by all this as I am, give us a like and share your thoughts in the comments. Maybe together we can make sense of this madness. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled, your wallets closed, and for heaven's sake, don't mention cheese to anyone in power. I'm Ron de Parmesan, and this has been another Cats News Special Report. Stay catty, my friends.